Hi everybody, I'm the voice, and today I am going to be talking about cartoon networks, like not just Cartoon Network, but like Nickelodeon, and I'm going to talk a little bit about Disney Channel, even though I've never really watched it that much, and why. Not necessarily that they suck now, but they're just not as good as they once were because most of these networks have canceled a lot of shows that didn't need to be canceled. I'm going to start off with Cartoon Network first. Cartoon Network is it's pretty bad right now because mainly they've canceled all their great shows that were big hits. For the most part, they still play like Ed, Edd n Eddy and Courage the Cowardly Dog, which are both really great cartoons. But they've canceled stuff like Johnny Bravo, and they canceled like Dexter. Let's see, there's Dexter's Lab. Powerpuff Girls was canceled, even though I never watched that because that wasn't for me. But they just canceled all these great shows, and then Toonami also got canceled as well. But I can kind of understand that because Toonami was kind of running dry after a while. They kind of ran out of stuff to play on it. It was just it had a good run while it lasted. But yeah, and then let's see, I could talk about Adult Swim. Yeah, I'll talk about Adult Swim for a little bit because there are some things about Adult Swim that kind of bug me. The thing that bugs me about Adult Swim is that, like, yeah, there's a lot of great shows that they play on Adult Swim, like Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and they still occasionally play Sea Lab, and they play Venture Brothers, and all that great stuff. But then they play a lot of crap too, like what is it, 12-ounce mouse that everybody hated, but yet they still played it. The Mighty Boosh, which is a more recent addition, that show's awful. That show's just terrible. And Tim and Eric's awesome show. Oh my God, I hate that show. I cannot stand that show. And Tom Goes to the Mayor, which it's more tolerable than Tim and Eric, and I know it's made by Tim and Eric, but it's more tolerable than their live action show. And then there are some things that like they play like a pilot and then they'll never be seen again. Some shows that they've had on Adult Swim, such as Korgoth of Barbaria or Korgoth the Barbarian, something like that. But that was a really great pilot. I mean, I would have liked to have seen more of that show. But there's plenty of crap on other networks right now as well, such as Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon plays crap like iCarly and Drake and Josh and like that True Jackson whatever that I don't think anybody watches. I don't understand why Nickelodeon felt the need to start adding shows like that and replacing all of their great cartoons like Hey Arnold and Ah Real Monsters and Doug. And I mean, I know Doug's been canceled for a while, but Doug was one of my favorite cartoons as a kid. And it was just a lot of great, like Rugrats, Rocko's Modern Life, Cat Dog. I mean, what happened to all those great cartoons? It's disheartening to know that like this is the kind of programs that are on now is the kind of shows that people think kids could be watching or should be watching, I should say. It's just it saddens me is what it does. And now onto the Disney Channel. I've never really watched the Disney Channel. I watched it a little bit as a kid, not a whole lot. But they had it was mostly from what I saw as a kid, it was a lot of spin-off TV shows of their movies. Like there was the Hercules show, the 101 Dalmatians series, and then some of several other movies. And then there was the Timon and Pumbaa show. That actually wasn't bad, and now Disney Channel's grown into something kind of like Nickelodeon with, playing Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, which is bad, and then there's crap like Hannah Montana. Oh, and everybody knows how terrible Hannah Montana is. Oh. But however, there's also that Disney XD channel, which is what I watch. I watch that a lot because they play a lot of really good cartoons on that channel. But it's just, I don't know. Yeah, there's Kids WB, or CW for kids, or whatever it's called now. Kids WB used to be awesome. They played a lot of really good cartoons on Kids WB. There was like Mucha Lucha, and there was they had Dragon Ball Z in there for a while, and they played Pokemon. It was just a lot of really great stuff. I just can't remember them all right now. And then they turn it into CW for kids or whatever, and they don't even play that many cartoons, let alone very many good ones. Like there's that reboot Ninja Turtles series, which I don't care for. I haven't watched the channel in a while, so I don't know if they still play that Kirby cartoon. I mean, I like Kirby, but I never really cared for that show. And then there was, let's see, there's one cartoon on that channel I like, but they also play it on Disney XD, and that's Spectacular Spider-Man. That is a really good Spider-Man cartoon. I really like that cartoon. But it's just another channel that's just gone to crap. I mean, wait, what happened to all these great kids cartoon networks? It's just they seem to be thinking that kids are getting stupider and stupider, and they are, and it's partly because of what they watch on TV. And it's not fair to them, and it's not fair to anybody who still watches cartoons, such as myself or several of you other people out there who watch cartoons. It's not fair to anybody. And the executives are the ones making the money off of it because people still watch it hoping for something good. And that's just wrong. But with that, I'm going to have to cut this short. Maybe I'll do a follow-up to this, and I will see you soon, guys. Thanks for watching.